Hi everyone, welcome to our Harvest of the Week, where today we are featuring beets. So beets aren't necessarily the most popular vegetable, but they are actually quite versatile and they have a nice earthy flavor to them. It is midsummer, so now it would be a perfect time to find beets. And actually the entire beet plant is edible from the root, which is where we figure, when we think of eating beets, that's what we think of. But also the greens are actually also edible too. So the entire beetroot is an edible thing for us to eat.
So when you're buying the beets, look for, they should be heavy for their size, and they should have no mushy or black spots on them. And if the root is connected like these ones, look for the bright green, and then no yellow spots are being wilted. And when you store them, the roots can be stored 2 to 3 weeks in a crisp drawer. And the greens are a little bit more delicate, so you got to use them within 2 to 3 days. You can cut the greens from the root and store them in damp paper towel or in an unsealed bag in the fridge.
So when cutting with beets, they can be quite messy, as you can see with the cutting board here. So one trick to do is to either use a little bit of parchment paper over your cutting board, or else you can also spray it with canola oil, and that'll actually help with any beet juices, and that'll help prevent your cutting board from getting stained. And so first, you want to remove the skin. On this one, I did it ahead of time with a vegetable peeler. You can just use a vegetable peeler, or else if you roast them whole or boil them whole, you can just rub the skin right off from the beet itself. And then from there, you can just cut it into whatever shape you desire.
So the roots are high in fiber and micronutrients, and they're like similar to greens. So they're high in vitamins A, K, and C.
And here we have just some rounds of beets. And then from there, you can either dice it or cube it, or, well, those are the same things, but you can either dice it or you can cut it into a little bit of matchsticks. Whatever shape that you want for your beets. So that is all for today. So we will leave you with these lovely beets.